Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie and I am back today with an unboxing from Pressed and Placed, and of course my cat Skip decided he wanted to be a part of the recording today, which is very fitting because one of these kits actually has some void kitties in it, so we're gonna call that meant to be. I have two kits to unbox with you guys today, and if you're interested in just seeing one or the other, I'll have timestamps. Oh, we're just gonna relax here. All right, let's roll with it, you guys. I'll have timestamps below if you would like to skip ahead. Now, Pressed and Placed has been making some improvements and changes recently. They've been transitioning over to hand-charted kits from mostly computer or hybrid charted kits. And so that's been a gradual transition. You'll see notes on the website for which they're offering that kit in. Sometimes they offer it in both rendering types, so you can choose. They have both drill shapes, and I'm a huge fan of them moving to hand-charted kits. I had previously unboxed a really cute kit from them called Sakura Girl, and that was the computer-charted version. So if you want to see an example of what some of those differences could be, I will have that unboxing linked below. But when the owner of Pressed and Placed reached out to ask if they could send me a couple of their hand-charted kits to check out, I thought that that would be really helpful for you guys to get to see too. So we're first going to be taking a look at, well, this is second. Skip's like, and we're out. This is going to be Fuji Blossoms. So we'll take a look at that one second. Like I said, I'll have a timestamp below on that one. But first, we're going to be taking a look at this mini or midi set, as I've heard some people refer to it. Again, we've got a void kitty in a couple of these at least. So we're going to take a look at this one first, which I think this one is so cute. Now, I do have a discount code if you are shopping from Pressed and Placed and want to save 15% off your order. If you use the code Katie10, you can save a bit off your order. That is, like I said, an affiliate code, so I may make a small commission if you choose to use it. That said, there's no pressure. I'm sure there's other affiliate or discount codes out there. I'm always one to just say, hey, take advantage of some kind of discount so you're not paying full price, because it's nice to save a little bit. I'm on a budget too. I'm right there with you. The outside of the box, by the way, I don't think there's any specific branding to Pressed and Placed. It's kind of more of a generic box. They do put a little bit of info about how to diamond paint on the back, and if you want some beginner videos kind of introducing you to the basics and whatnot, I'll have a few linked below that you're welcome to take a look at. Oh, is this how they... Interesting. Okay, so it's almost like they just put all 4 mini canvases individually packaged inside that one big box. Now, the toolkits are optional, and it looks like there wasn't a toolkit sent with this one, which, let's be honest, I have plenty of toolkit stuff. I don't need more, so I'm perfectly happy that they didn't send me any toolkit with this. Let's take a peek at these. And yes, because I know some of you are probably wondering if I'm planning to work on one of these kits soon, my answer is yes. I would really like to work on maybe one of these minis and be able to report back on my experience of working on one of them. I feel like that really speaks for itself more than just an unboxing does. Okay, so I unrolled this one and we just have the canvas and the drills. I'm going to open this up though, because I see what looks like a sticker sheet, and I want to see if it's for all 4 canvases or if it's just for the one. Oh, you know what? There's a toolkit in there too. Okay. So let's take a look at this one first then. You can't see him. Skip, my cat, is out of frame and he's like, that's a whole lot of noise. I'm going to need you to calm down. All right, I want to make sure I don't mix these up by accident. Oh, never mind. Okay, there's a number on here that matches a number on the canvas. Okay, that makes me feel better. Toolkit. Let's look at the toolkit first. So their toolkit, you know, I'm glad that they didn't do like one toolkit for each canvas. That would have been really excessive in my opinion. We've got a basic toolkit that includes a pen with some multi-placers and a squishy. So these are the thicker style of multi-placers. It's just a basic blue pen. Honestly, at this rate, I feel like a lot of us do have toolkit stuff already. So if this isn't your jam, you probably already have something. But if you are new to the craft, this will totally get you started. We've got some wax. There is a thin plastic film you want to make sure you peel back before you try to load up your pen. Just FYI, that's something that I didn't realize when I first started this craft. And then we've got a pair of tweezers. They're not too stabby, but that will be handy. And then a tray, just a basic white tray you can use to get you started. Again, this is actually just fine for a mini set. I think it's the same toolkit no matter what size of kit you get from them, but especially for a mini set, that's really fine. Okay, we have paper and sticker sheets. Okay, so we have a paper that has the different images. So we have Between Dusk and Dreams, The Cat Who Guards the Stars, the Moonlace Canopy, and The Night Before the Next Spell. And then our paper legends. And then I think this is a newer upgrade from what I remember in our messages, that they have upgraded to including sticker sheets. And I think, yeah, these are individually cut already. So at least on the, yeah, they're cut. Okay, so sticker labels, which will make the kitting up process go more easily. These you could put either on the baggies of diamonds, which came like pre-sealed and stuff. So you could just use those and not worry about kitting up into storage containers, but I probably will just for sake of ease. We have different sets of colors for each of these canvases. So for all intents and purposes, it is a set of on-theme mini canvases that just happen to be packaged together. All the drills are separate. The color lists are separate, including the DMC codes and whatnot. So yeah, that's, I guess that makes it handy for if you just wanted to like grab one and go for traveling purposes, or if you wanted to split this with someone, maybe that's newer to the craft, take it to a craft night or something, you could. Let's talk about their canvas materials and my first impressions. So branding at the top, pressed and placed, scalloped and poked edges, so fraying shouldn't be an issue. This is that short lint, soft lint backed canvas that a lot of companies are using right now. The material itself, it has a nice thickness and weight to it, and it just feels like it's gonna be nice to diamond paint on, like it's gonna lay flat, like it's something if you wanted to display, it would be good to go for that. And it just, yeah, it seems like it's a nice quality. Legends on either side of the canvas. We have the title, the size, and then this is an in-house artist, so Pressed and Placed is the artist credit for this set. Here's their socials. I'll have all those linked below. I'm not active on TikTok, but I think that she does post a lot over there. So if you're on TikTok, that's a great way to kind of keep up to date with what she's doing. And she's pretty active on Instagram as well. But check those out if you want to stay up to date with like new releases and all that good stuff. And then looking up close. So this is hand charted, like I mentioned at the beginning, if you weren't too distracted by my cat at the time like I kind of was. So hand-charted kits typically will have a lot more in the way of crisp details, clean lines. You're really going to be able to make out details well up close and further away. And this has that kind of typical pixel charted effect. It does look very clean to me. There's some color blocking for sure, like you have in the mix here. Color blocking is where you have big chunks of the same color in a small area. So grab your multi-placer and you'll have that color in your tray for longer. Those will go faster. The opposite of color blocking is what we call confetti. So there's some examples here and there. Confetti is where you have more color changes in a small area. So you'll be doing more in the way of single placing, changing out the color in your tray more often, and that sort of thing. Let me give you a look at the canvases for each of these, and then we'll start looking at the diamonds, because I see some special drills that are included with these, and I want to give you a good look at the resin squares that they use to see what we're thinking about quality. Now these, okay, here's the thing with small canvases. When they're wrapped really tight like that, often you'll get them and it'll look like, okay, they want to be creased or stayed rolled up. Two suggestions for you. First, roll it backwards. You can do this in either order. Roll it backwards, and the plastic cover will often shift a little bit, and so I recommend pull it back about halfway each direction. Try to hold this flat when you lay it back down, and then go the other way. And between doing that with the plastic cover and rolling it backwards, there you go. Much better. This one, this little cat is killing me. It's so cute. This might be the one I work on because it's really adorable. Same features on this one, title and all that. These get numbers. This one is number 2 in the set. This one was number 1. This one over here was number 3. And so I'm sure this one will be number 4. Speaking of, let's take a peek. And I'll get you a better look at number 3 over there too. I know I skipped past it when I saw that there wasn't a sticker sheet in that one. Okay. This one has a black cat in it too. I know I'm one of those people. Some people will talk about like, oh my gosh, there's so many kits with cats in them. It's just the worst. I'm like, you know what? Go work on a canvas that makes you happy and let the cat people enjoy their cat canvases. Okay. There's plenty out there for people to work on what they love. All right. This is the night before the next spell. So these are all these really cozy room scenes. And this one looks like it's more like there's tons of line blocking and more confetti in this one for sure. So this might take a little bit longer to do by comparison to the others. And then this guy, oh man, this one's really cute too. Maybe I'll let the special drills, if there's some special drills that catch my eye on one of these in particular, maybe I'll let that be my deciding factor because this one looks super cute too. I love the like bookshelves, all the different like little items and stuff. I wonder if these will be special drills maybe, or some of these in here. That would be really pretty. We've got our cat. And that is the moon lace canopy. I mentioned that the packs of diamonds, there's a number on here. So we have a sticker on the front that says, okay, number 3. And that goes with this one right here. And this one has number 4, and here's, 004. So that's how you can make sure, like in case you just throw these all back in the box together without repackaging them, you can still match them up easily. But let's take a look at these drills. Got some first impressions going on these. Okay. So Pressed and Placed uses resin squares, which tend to be much higher quality. Resin squares will have cleaner cut edges. They tend to have less in the way of trash. They're just nicer quality to work with, especially with 310, which is a notoriously problem child of a color. These look super, super clean and really nice. Why it particularly matters with square drills is because of just the nature of them. Square drills sit up next to each other, like completely flush on all sides. And so if there's a little bit of trash sticking off the side of one, or if it's inconsistent in terms of size and shape, that's going to cause problems because then there won't be room for them on the grid. They'll be pushing up against each other and they'll pop. Now, looking at these in the bag, one of those first bags we looked at, I did notice a little bit of trash in that one, but that is pretty typical with resin squares that you'll have some trash. That's just kind of the name of the game. But as long as it's not excessive and I really have enough to work on my kit, I'm okay. Like I can work with it. Special drills in this particular canvas. So we have a few different kinds of special drills. Let me zoom you in. First, we have this glittery diamond. So we have 2 of these glittery special drills where it looks like there's a silvery fine glitter coating brushed on the top. And so that's going to give it more of a shimmery effect. We have this really nice dark green and then an orange. By the way, they do put the legend number here, and then this is the DMC code. The ZG is for this glittery diamond. Then we have a crystal, and that mirror backing is what's going to go flat on the canvas, cover up the symbol, and help with the reflective quality of those diamonds. And then we have a classic AB. Now, AB stands for Aurora Borealis. These ones get their name from the northern lights and have a very sparkly iridescent coating on the top that really is going to pop. It is going to probably draw your eye to the areas that has been charted pretty well. And yeah, that's kind of the classic special drill that's been around diamond painting the longest, I feel like. Now, as far as where these special drills go on this canvas, let's just take a quick look. It's small. I'm going to just see if I can find it without having to pause. So first, the crystal is going to be this bright red color, the letter C. So there's a bit of it here and then a bit of it here, and that's it. And then the orange glittery diamond is this orange color right here. These orange lines here, the orange shelf, a little bit of orange sparkles there, the orange there, and the orange in these spots. That's the brim of the cat's hat. That's cute. And then we've got the AB color. Here's the AB in that vase. It's also in some of these lines in the background. This makes me think that maybe the special drill placement, here it's in the curtains, this doesn't feel quite as really, really, really highly intentional to me. I'm not saying it's not. It's just kind of my first impression of like, oh, those are maybe, in my mind, just slightly more random places to put special drills. Those some spots, like the orange in the cat's hat and the purple in the cat's hat, that's the AB, those make sense. So I don't know. Now we have the green, the dark green glittery diamond, and that is the green in the leaf of this plant, and this, is that like a book or a candle right there? So those are the special drills in this particular one. Now the other 3 canvases, I think I'm just going to pull out the special drills to show you, and we'll look at where they go on the canvas, since otherwise the square drill quality should be pretty consistent because it's the same manufacturer and all that good stuff. Okay, this one has 4 as well. I wonder if that's just kind of their standard, 4 special drills in each. So we've got this glittery one. I actually really like that one. That's really pretty. And then this purple glittery one. And we have, oh my gosh, that's so striking. Oh, I really love that one a lot. That's so pretty. It's like very ocean vibes. That AB. And then this is our crystal diamond. And for placement on these, so that pink glittery one is the letter F. It's these light pink lines on the wall. Goes over here too. It's the only spot I see it. And then the purple glittery diamond is the letter N. It's this rug right here. This vase, letter N. This vase, this spot right here. That amazing dark blue AB is right over here. Is that a crystal ball, I think? And that is the only spot for that amazing color. And then the crystal is the letter G and the witch's hat right here. It's like the silhouette on the cat, and then sprinkled in these windows. Those picture frames? Hard telling. Picture frames. All right, so those are the special drills in that canvas the night before the next spell. And then let's take a look at Between Dusk and Dreams. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this one we've got a pink AB, a purple crystal, and then an orange AB and a yellow glittery diamond. So this one we've got 2 ABs, 1 glittery, 1 crystal. The pink AB is this pink color in the comforter. Color block it. Don't use fresh putty or wax. Fresh putty or wax does not agree with ABs. It'll yank it right out. Then the purple crystal is the equal sign. So it's this sprinkled equal sign at the bottom of the comforter down here. It's also here in the skyline, the equal symbol. And then we've got the orange AB. It's the letter G. It's this skyline color. It's this book. And that's it. And then we have the yellow glittery diamond is this little sigma symbol. So it's little glittery spots like these 2 here, yellow here, these 2 here, this one down here. Yeah, some of these yellow sparkles, I actually love that for a special drill placement. I think that works really, 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 really well. And then in the flames, the center of the flames. That's probably my favorite special drill placement I've seen so far, and feels like it suits the artwork maybe the best. Just personal opinion. Okay, last we have the cat who guards the stars. Oh man, I'm gonna have such a hard time deciding. I think I'm between the cat who guards the stars and, oh man, the moonlace canopy was really cute too. I think I might like this one a little bit better though. I don't know, you guys will see. I'll report back later. Not in this video, but in a future video. Okay, special drills. Okay, that is so pretty. These special drills might sell me on it, really. This like dark gray glittery diamond. We have a green crystal, a light purple AB, and an orange glittery diamond. As far as where those go, yay. Okay, that dark gray glittery color is the cat. I love that. The center of this crystal ball. The orange glittery diamond is the letter S. It's in the skyline back here. It's also sprinkled in some of these little string lights. It's this orange color over here and here, and the sparkle, and this sparkle in the brim of the witch's hat, and some of these sparkles. Again, this letter S right here in the books too. The green crystal, let's see, the letter G. That is a couple of these green sparkles on this rug. It's this part of this green stem, this green book, this green base, the tiebacks on the curtains, this green sparkle, and then bits of green in these hanging plants or herbs. And then last we had the light purple AB, That is the pound sign or the hashtag sign, depending on what generation you are. And that one is where? Oh, down here. It's in the rug. Little bit of AB going around the edge. Okay, that might be my favorite special drill charting of these sets. As we went along, the more convinced that I got that, oh, actually, maybe these special drills were more intentionally charted. So I don't really know. I'm not going to claim to know for sure. But yeah, that is this mini set. The specific name of this mini set, they had it on the website. I don't remember what it was. I'll find it. It'll be, of course, listed and linked below. But you get these 4 canvases all together. And I think I also saw that she added a listing maybe for like mixing and matching different mini canvases. So if you have other minis that you're liking the look of, don't quote me on that. I'm hoping I'm not misremembering. But let me just say that this shop is continuously looking for ways to improve and making changes based on feedback. And so always be checking back to see. There might be slight differences between what I'm telling you now and sharing with you now, and depending on when you're watching this video, things that may have been changed or updated. That said, I'm going to take a quick minute off camera to pack this away, and we have another kit to look at that's more of a traditional size and style of diamond painting. So I will be right back to take a look at that one. Alrighty, so next up we're going to be taking a look at Fuji Blossoms by Nidhi Kachhadiya, and apologies, of course, if I mispronounced. This is licensed artwork as well, and open this up without ripping all the plastic off. And I feel like did I see Preston Place post about this one being worked on? Maybe it was the hybrid or computer charted version though, but this one is new and improved in a hand charted version. Let's take a look. Yeah, this is a bigger canvas too. I believe this one's also going to have square drills. Though, like I said, you can get a lot of these canvases in round drills. Now, if you didn't know it, the way that this works is when they're hand charted kits, the way that this shop does it is how a lot of shops do it. It seems like where they have the same pixel for pixel rendering. So square for square, it's going to be the same. But because square drills are slightly smaller than round drills, if you get the round drill version of a kit, it's by nature going to be a little bit larger of a canvas than the square drill one because it's got to fit the round drills and not the square. Okay, this looks so pretty. Now, you guys know I'm not always the biggest landscape girly, but this one has color blocking and beautiful colors. It's giving very much travel poster vibes in a really, really, really pretty way. So take a look at this canvas. Since I wasn't able to easily fit this all in frame, if you're interested, take a look at the screen. I will pop up a picture of the whole canvas in frame so you can see how it looks. In the meantime, I'm going to roll it backwards to help it lay flat. If you see creases like this, do not panic. It is not actually a true crease in the canvas. Just like the mini canvases, if you watch the beginning of this video, had what looked like folds in them from being wrapped. That happens with large canvases too. The best thing you can do to get rid of those is to peel back your plastic cover. I always say halfway each direction because if you peel the entire plastic cover off, it is a huge pain to get back on evenly. And this is just as easy and serves the purpose just as well. So there we go. Absolutely no harm done. We're looking great. Now, it looks like this toolkit actually comes with a couple of extra goodies compared to the mini set. Let's take a look at those. I want to show you what you get. Okay, so we do have the pen and squishy. We have a pair of tweezers. We have a basic tray. And we have wax. The change from this one to the other toolkit seems to be, I think, yeah, this is a cover minder. And I don't know if this was intentional or just a really nice coincidence that the style of it actually seems to match the canvas. But cover minders have magnets on the bottom. You can use this to hold back the plastic cover while you're working on that section in your kit. Washi tape, I like to use washi tape around the border of my canvas to cover up any glue that goes past the edge of the drill field. It just prevents dust or dirt from getting in there. I also like to use washi tape to section off my canvas. I will have a video linked below if you want to see a demo and kind of more explanation about that process. Looks like we've got a paper inventory sheet here. They give you extras, it looks like, based on these numbers. I'm probably going to take this and put it in my paper logbook once I start working on the kit. And then we have a sticker sheet. There is some info about how to diamond paint down here, and of course their socials that I'll link to, and then some pre-cut sticker labels. Looks like this kit has 36 colors and lots of special drills that we will take a look at, of course. The DMC code, by the way, comes from the DMC brand of floss, like in cross stitch. Most diamond painting companies do use this color code system, and often will put their special drills at the end. Now, it looks like this is going to have the same kinds of features in terms of canvas material. I think I forgot to look at glue on the smaller canvases, but we've got a really sticky poured glue. Do the stick my finger in it test. And I'd call this like a medium thickness of plastic cover. We have legends. This one is at the top right and at the bottom left. You know, for bigger canvases like this, I'm always going to suggest using the sticker labels or something like that. Like put them on your storage containers or the baggies. And then I don't even look at the legends on the canvas once I have my drills kitted up. Okay, we've got the size and square drills, Fuji Blossoms the name, and then Nidhi Kachhadiya. This is legally licensed, which means the artist has given permission for the use of this artwork by Pressed and Placed and is being compensated for it as well. Socials again. Now let's look up close and see how this is looking in terms of color blocking versus confetti. Typically with hand-charted kits, which Pressed and Placed is moving towards doing, you're going to see a lot more color blocking. So that's just an easy example. I'm going to be able to multi-place and zip through that. But there are areas with more details, like a little bit in her hat. You'll see some in the flowers, I'm sure. Those are going to be more, confetti heavy. Whenever there's plants and greenery, you can almost always count on those being confetti heavy. Though, I will say, as we're getting up into the trees up here, those have a lot more color blocking than I would have expected. So those will go faster. And then this beautiful blues and the mountain up here. Yeah, even with the size, I just don't think that this is going to be a massive undertaking of a project. I think it's gonna move along just fine. Let me do a really quick measurement. Man, did I just drop the ball or what with that mini set? I forgot to grab a measurement on those too. Since I'm planning to work on one of those though, I'll be able to report back in a post review about it. Hopefully that will help. Okay, we're at about 77 centimeters. We're listed as 78.7. Okay, let me just make sure I didn't. Yeah, I'd say about 77 on the nose there. And then this way. Okay, we're at 54 and a half, almost 55, and we're listed as 55.9. So I'll just send her a quick note and let her know, like maybe that's based on round drills or something. It's not hugely off, but it's enough of a difference I might mention something. Not like a deal breaker for me by any means, but I just want to point out that that's what I'm noticing when I actually measure it. Drills. We have a big pack of diamonds here, you guys. So these come pre-bagged, and because for the size of this canvas, 36 colors is honestly not a lot. That's why you're gonna have these big bags of these colors. Let's see. These look like they're the same manufacturer and whatnot, so we should be looking at same drill quality and all that good stuff, but let's look anyway. Okay, so we have, for some of these colors, you'll have multiple bags, like 310. Number 2 is the legend number, 310 is the DMC code, and then the 21.825 is going to be the weight or the amount of diamonds. And these look like really, really clean 310s to me, which, again, 310 is the drill color I'm most often going to check. I don't know if it's something about the manufacturing or sorting process or something. That particular color just tends to be really trash prone if they're not careful. Looking at these lighter colors too, though, these look good. Yeah, you'll occasionally see little bits of trash. That one looks like it's been scooped out. That is fine with me. Like 2 noticeable pieces in this giant bag of what I can see, that's fine. That really, really is normal. I strongly prefer resin squares, which is what these are made of, to acrylic squares that you don't see a lot of companies using acrylic squares anymore, honestly. This material, resin, is just going to be so much more consistent in quality. It's going to be so much nicer to work with. So I'm glad that Pressed in Place is sticking to that. I'm going to skip ahead to the special drills on this one. See what we're working with here. There were a decent number of special drills in here too. Let me just show you a couple of these though. These reds, that must be in the trees. 3801. So pretty. And then these blues that'll be in the skies and the mountains. Yeah, this is again, it really is making me feel not like necessarily, I don't know if I say vintage travel poster, but like generally it's a travel poster kind of look. I do like that a lot. Okay, let me make sure our special drills start at number 31. Okay, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Perfect. Okay. Let's start off with our ABs. So these are our Aurora Borealis diamonds with a very super sparkly, occasionally with stragglers. Again, that's normal. Super sparkly iridescent coating. These are going to be some of the more bold special drills out there. And we've got a few different shades of blue and aqua in this kit. Then it looks like we have 3 glittery diamonds. No crystals in this one. So these glittery diamonds that look like there's just a fine silvery glitter coating on the top. So you have this dark blue, this cherry red, and then this really dark green. So rocking the primary colors. Well, no, yeah, you know what I mean. Like basic colors. Okay, as far as where these are gonna go on this canvas, actually, I am gonna take a minute to look ahead of you. I'll be right back. All right, so let's start off with the red glittery diamond. The red glittery color is just going to be this bright red color in her dress, which I love, and this red in the on her hat. The green glittery diamond is going to be in parts of the bus windows. I wonder if that's going to make it almost look like it's got like a reflective quality. So it's that darker green that you're seeing in the camera. These bus windows over here as well. And then the blue glittery diamonds in this part of the canvas is just going to be in the blue in this sign right here. There will be more when we get up there, but for now it's just right here. Now we had of our ABs, I'm going to say, let's just go with light, even though those are kind of aqua colors. We're going to go with light blue, medium blue, and dark blue. We'll go with that. So that of those, the darker blue color is going to be the blue that's in this sign right here. And then the rest of the blues are going to be up there. There's not really other special drills going on, like not in the flowers or anything else down here. The rest is going to be up towards the top of the canvas. So let's move on up. There's no red glittery diamonds or anything in the trees or the florals, just in case you were curious. But we have a bunch of blue special drills going on up here. So first we have the blue glittery diamond, this darker blue glittery diamond, is going to be on the side of the mountain. So it looks like it's a little bit lighter color through the camera lens. It's this blue color, these lines here. And then of our ABs, let's see, we had the darkest blue AB of the bunch. This one is going to be, in the camera, it looks like this lighter blue color. Kind of going up the sides of the mountain. It's here as well. And then we have the medium toned blue AB, this guy right here. That's going to be one of these lighter blue colors that's moving up towards the top of this mountain. And then the lightest blue AB that's like a light aqua. This one's going to be in the sky. It's this lightest blue color in the sky. So it's kind of color blocked right here and color blocked over here too. There's also a little bit of that lightest aqua blue AB kind of in between the tree branches right here. And I'm also noticing that the blue glittery diamond is these blue spots you see in between the tree branches here. So yeah, there's a little bit kind of mixed in there. But that's what we've got for special drills in this one. I do actually really like that special drill placement, and that does feel very, very, very intentional to me, in my opinion. So I do like that a lot. I think it suits the artwork well. Now, that is the end of our look at Fuji Blossoms, and this is the part of the video where I would be so interested in hearing from you. what your thoughts and your first impressions are, whether it's of Fuji Blossoms or of the Witchy Cat mini set. What do you think? Have you worked on a kit from Preston Place before? Are they on your shopping list to try out? They have a lot of really pretty and unique artwork, I feel like. They have a couple of pieces I'm eyeing to buy myself because they have a couple artists I'm really, really interested in and may give a try. But I am eager to work on one of their kits and report back what it's like to actually work on one. So if you want to make sure you don't miss that when I do that video and whatnot, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you here. And leave a comment below on what your thoughts are on this company, on these kits in particular, whatever you're interested in sharing about. Just a super quick reminder that I have that 15% off code you can use at Preston Place. That's Katie15. Thank you so much if you do use it. But I think that's it. I'm going to stop rambling, but thank you so much to Preston Place for sending over these kits for me to share with you. I hope that you found this helpful and fun to get to see another newer shop in the diamond painting community. And I'm really curious to see what other changes and whatnot they continue to roll out based on feedback. They seem to be really receptive to customer feedback and really seeking out that feedback. So if you do run into issues or do have thoughts you want to share, I highly recommend reaching out to the company to let them know, because I really do think that they want to know. I'm going to let you go though, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Happy crafting, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye guys.